So, when last we left off, I was playing as a different class, and that is because, shut up, Lands. That was because I went and grinded a bit, because I was sick of playing Strategos. I've been playing it for, I think, 3 or 4 streams, maybe even 5, and I wanted to get to be in Cursor, and now I am. For our hero, I've chosen Gray, just because he's ranked 20. I haven't seen him for a while. I actually, you know what? I've changed. I don't remember if I used Ethel yet.
Ready for duty.
Because, like, Ethel's weird, and you get Ethel, and then you don't have Ethel, and, anyway. We've got stuff to do. Specifically, in the Asia region, we've got, I noticed, if we head here, as part of the Teacher's quest, we got a cutscene. And I noticed this off-screen, which means I had to shut off the game. What? It is morning. Okay. So, we've got basically all of our quests done, but it's a new session. We've got a whole bunch of new quests that we gotta pick up. We gotta pick up one quest from every colony. We've already done Colony 4, so we've got one off, we can check one off the list. That is some pop-in. Hello. Hello, Mr. Ferranis. Yeah, I teleported in right here, and game was like, have a cutscene. Yes, so I don't, and because of that, I don't remember if I used her in a chain attack yet. So, properly speaking, this is the part where I'm supposed to praise the newbie's effort and bring the exercise to a close. I've noticed we're only halfway done through Teach's Teachers, but it looks as like they're of the same opinion as me. Mio. Senna, Tyon, and our dear Kavesi, and all you assholes who I couldn't be bothered to remember the names of. Your teaching has made them full-fledged soldiers and unparalleled people, overcoming the spent antagonism towards former enemies. You sincerely faced each other from the same place, and made the right path plain to them. You've burdened yourself with the concerns of Colony Gamma, namely, the cultivation of the next generation. All of us wish to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. The effect that you've had on Gamma will probably spread to other colonies, too. The effect may be a drop in the ocean in this world of raging and ceaseless war, but we can all be proud of the ripples that this tiny yet significant step will send out. Excuse me. We hold you in the highest esteem, Ouroboros. The weird Agnian salute of place my arm over my over my heart. And then the Kavesi salute of just do a fist pump, I guess? These are some strange salutes, but I'm glad we didn't get the weird Xeon not Nazi salute from Gundam. Because it's always very strange explaining to people. It's like, no, I promise, Gundam isn't pro-Nazi. These are the villains. The UC timeline is wild. Anyway, we're actually very close. Very, very close to finishing up this colony. And there's a side quest here. Cool. Uni, do you have a spare moment? What? I gotta remember the voice, and Uni's not a great one to start with, because I've never been good at it. Well, if it isn't Isora, what's up? There's something I wanted to ask. You used to be a healer, what do you mean, used to be? Yeah, I did. I'm a jack of all trades since joining Ouroboros, though. Oh, well, okay. I guess that's fair. So then, did you know lots about medicine and treatments and stuff? I remember the basics, but I wouldn't say I'm an expert. I know just the minimum amount to be a healer. Why? Do you want to be a healer? Not a healer exactly. Promise we won't laugh at me if I tell you. Eh? I want to be a military doctor. So... a healer. You want to be a military doctor? I knew it. It's weird, isn't it? No, my bad. That's not what I meant. It's just a little surprising coming from you. Yeah, I know what you mean. I feel like I've gone into the Noah voice a bit. I don't know. I can never pin down Uni's accent. I don't think it's quite the same as British. Lance is... as much trouble as I had doing a Ryan voice in 1, I think I'm okay at Lance's a little bit sometimes. Everyone thinks I'm just like Foots and Nagamo, probably because I'm in the same team as them. Whenever I mention I actually want to be a doctor, Foots just makes fun of me, and Nagamo is so annoying about it. Oh, right. That sounds tough, love. I've been studying in secret, but there's only so much self-study you can do. Oh, I get it. That's why you came to me for answers. But still, I'm not really sure. I'm not sure I'd really be of much use to you. Sorry, love. No, please. I should be the sorry one. Thank you for listening, anyway. Improved and attacks first blood. That could be handy. Poor Claude. Sora's request. Alright.
I see some relations have changed.
Shut up, Noah. Alright, that's the quest from this region. So, let's just pop on over to Colony 9. Because, when I was here last, I, discovered another thing. Sounds like Ethel's okay. I'd have to see what her base numbers are, though. Because the problem is that if Ethel's 1.5 times modifier, if her numbers are too small in the chain attack, then the 1.5 isn't going to matter much. It's just going to put her up to normal attacker, and then I won't be able to use her because the 1.5 will put her stat up way too much. Consequently, the inverse could be true where the number's so high. I don't want to use it for that reason. Why not? Did I break it?
Shall we eat? They say an army marches on its stomach.
Did I break it? Excuse me? Thank you. The spongy spud things, they're delish. So much so that I wonder if it's almost lunchtime all the time now.
Can't underestimate a bit of good intel.
Spongy spuds are so good, I could eat them by the sackload. I know. I can always make space in my belly for them. Wait, that's the danger. If you do that, they'll expand in your stomach, and then your stomach will burst. When we went salvaging with Alice, she went up with the Nopon caravan. They told her that a place called Hope's Rest had fertile soil for growing plants, but it seems pretty far away, to be honest. It's not that far from here, I guess. Alice, there's another thing I gotta find. No! But yeah, so beginning of today, probably just gonna be collecting various intel bits, and then doing the good old Ouroboros podcast. Everybody loves the Ouroboros podcast. Hooray! Is that you're looking at? Data from the Cadencia region. Yep. Alice asked me to find the data for her. That's probably our new quest, if I was to guess. So, I completely forgot how these things fly. The front legs are supposed to be wings, somehow? I feel like these front wings need to have, like, a flap that runs along the length of the ship, if these are supposed to be the wings. Because I think these back two get used for, like, thrusters, or, like, at least looking like thrusters. Anyway. Next, we're headed to the Fornus region. Moon anklets. Makes sense that we get that for doing Teach's quest, actually. It's a Teach item. Thank you, Teach. So, we've already, I'm pretty sure, solved issues in Colony 4. Though I suppose it wouldn't hurt to double-check that. But I suspect we're done with Colony 4. Also, don't worry, guys. Don't mind Ethel being here. It would be nice if they had hero-specific dialogue in this game. Or if, just by entering the town, Ethel just, like, waits by the entrance or something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've already done...
Such a pleasant fragrance.
Shut up, Ethel. You don't know this place.
Why does this place feel so familiar?
I said shut up! Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've already done the quests here. So I'll be happy for the game to just throw an information thing. I mean, I wouldn't be happy, actually. There's too many quests. The side quests never end. Okay, but she was reborn and therefore shouldn't have memories. There's a difference between remembering something and knowing something that you couldn't possibly remember. Hello, Borealis. Borealis. Ugh! Get a grip on yourself, Borealis. The commander can't be here. I must be seeing things. All the recent late nights are taking their toll on me. Yeah, I'm just tired is all. But, you know, even if this isn't real, it's a nice feeling seeing her in good health again. The big one's right in front of us now. This might end up being my final duty as acting commander. Oh, I mean, it's not like I'm trying to get myself killed or anything. Ethel would never forgive me if I bought it out here. What do you mean by that? Hey, don't worry about it, mate. Oh, sorry, that's Lance. Hey, don't worry about it, mate. You're the kind of stubborn mutter who always makes it through to the end. You said it, bud. Hey, that was a compliment, right? Then again, Miyabi. Was Miyabi confirmed to be like that? I don't remember. It was weird. That whole cutscene was weird and doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Anyway, I'm gonna go die now. I lived! Somehow! Oh, also, I think I'm missing a secret area from this place. Because I checked, and there's supposed to be 4, and I only have 3. I'm pretty sure. So I must be missing a secret area somewhere. But the problem is, I'm having a hard time figuring out what they are, so I might just Google it. And then I'll be able to double check and see if I have them all. And if I don't have them all, I'll be able to see where what I'm missing is, hopefully. Oh, wait a minute, isn't there a fast travel point there? Hold the phone, wait a minute. Uni had flashbacks to her previous life after finding out that she had a previous life. I would consider that to be different. Oh, no, that's true. No, that happened. It did happen before that. Is this not a fast travel point? Okay, I was wrong. I guess that makes sense. I've been through there before. Anyway, the memory thing is weird in this game. Because it's reincarnation, but it's not, and it's strange. I guess they go the Aquarion route, where, like, people have vague flashbacks to their past lives. But, like, it's only specific people, like... Noah didn't really have that. Noah had to be shown it by someone else. Neither did Mio. Granted, those two can be considered special cases, but then Lance and Tyon also don't really... It's very strange. It's a little bit inconsistent. Time of reckoning, it's near. Leave the colony to me. I've made peace with my fate. Take care of Dame Alex. Hey, listen to me for a moment. Thorben just invited me to join in with his secret training. Huh? Like, his own secret training regime, for real? Yeah, when I asked him what the secret to his strength was, he said if I really want to know, we could do it together. He said we'll be doing the training at Elsie's spout, and to come in clothes that we don't mind getting wet. I'm just feeling a little bit weird about the whole thing. Do you think I'm overthinking it, maybe?
I see some relations have changed.
Friendly rivals. They're going swimming, apparently. Levia Lord Imperio, Perelring Ryuho, Kilocorn Grandeps, Dreadworm Nizunt. What are you mumbling there? Sounds like names of some monsters. Verily, those are the names of the fiercest and most formidable fiends that roam with impunity somewhere within our world. So those are the super bosses, I'm guessing. If one were to fell them, they'd surely be known as the most formidable of Ionios. Perhaps you'll take the challenge. Gesund.
Such a pleasant fragrance. Shall we eat? They say an army marches on its stomach.
Okay, so I'm not seeing a side quest here, which is interesting. I would not expect that I've done all the quests here before, but I'm also seeing, like, no rumors, so maybe. All this running around exemplifies what I don't like about the rumor system, and that's that I can't just quickly check, are there rumors here? You gotta... And because I can't check that, I also have no idea, like, does it differ by times of day? In my experience, it doesn't, but, like, I could have just checked only the examples where it doesn't, and I wouldn't know because they're not on the map. I knew, like, it's super cool, and I remember being really impressed with it when I first saw it. And I still stand by that. However, excuse me. I definitely feel as though it should be marked on the map. Like, they did the same mistake with Xenoblade 2, where the quests wouldn't be marked on the map at first. And they had to patch it in. Now, this isn't quite so bad, but it's still like, guys, please put this on the map. I want to know. Search of any lemnus part. Huh. Pulley. Witch has improved skills much. Probably picked up many in various repertoire from Nupon and other colonies. Thanks to burgeoning skills of Witch, Pooty also able to total immerse self in true passion of life. So there is a Colony Iota quest. Yuzit's been working pretty hard thanks to the ether shortage. Man, it's hard to tell in Japanese games if they're going like, is it the English expression because it's written by the localization team? Or is it the Japanese pronunciation and it's pronounced Zo? I'm gonna go with Zoza, even though I'm pretty sure I said Zuza earlier in the playthrough. Zoza. You're always looking out for you. Oh, wait, that's Mio. Zoza, you're always looking out for Yuza, aren't you? Well, yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for Yuza, I don't think Colony 30 would even be here. Until it's time for his homecoming, I'm going to look out for him with all the power I have at my disposal. That's, dedication. Englishese, exactly. So many Nopon, what the fuck? No, I wanted the other one! I wanted me. Colony's so nice and bright again, and such cheery faces on Colony people now. Levness and such things, big mystery deceiving me. But we'll play. This is another case where I. You know what? Whatever. But we'll play out hard to inspire finishing of Doric. Our colony ain't half lucky. This one time we came up against a silver rank and we trounced the mutters. Coloniota, they were called. I think we were copper rank back then, or maybe iron. But after that, they got high rank Levnesses, so the timing was... Do you guys mind over there? So the timing was actually perfect for us. We totally would have lost against those. But hey, whatever. I guarantee you our esteemed commander don't remember nothing about it. Yeah, I don't see a quest here either. Though I know there must be one, because we've been over that there's some problems with Colony Iota. Which means one of these two colonies has a quest somewhere. I don't know which one it is or where. Agnes Castle is liberated. Huh? Does that mean we won't be fighting with the Agnian army as much anymore? But that's an improvement, right? I mean, less war, that's a good thing, no? Well, without war, our role as pilots will be pretty much vanished. And there isn't really much else I can do. Hey, don't say stuff like that. That's loser talk. Alright, well... Looks like we're stuck on this colony for a bit. I would look up... What? You know what? Doric rank 9. It might spoil a location name for me, but I think that's acceptable. Doric, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Doric, Phase 9. Ah, Alexandria's Ascension quest. Thank you. I can't do that yet. Well, that's enough of colony this. Let's head to Lambda. That was from this game. I'm not going to complain if I don't see any quests here, but it is going to be a bit strange, especially since I'm... I guess it makes sense. We are almost rank 5, and there's not much point in having quests. I hate the disco. God, what the fuck game was that from? It's definitely not Ratchet and Clank, because I love the disco in Ratchet and Clank. Yeah. No quests here either. Very interesting. But of course, maybe... Oh, I didn't speak to Varen. Varen! Hey, do you lot know Selen from Colony Tau? Thank you, Senna. Yeah, of course! Why do you ask? I say yelling from across the colony. Yeah, of course. Why do you ask? Sounds like he found some resources from that probe we lent him. Oh, yeah. That's pretty good news. I think we can expect a great relationship with Colony Tau in the near future.
I see some relations have changed.
Speaking of Colony Tau, we have to go there next. I can't believe Rain started his 9th term. Time really does fly. He was the previous commander's right hand, now he's supporting Juniper too. He's always been a big part of Tau. Carson! Wait, so the water from the spring of Ronar wasn't even special? It seems not. You're joking. So what was the point of us lugging ourselves all the way out there time after time? Friend... He said friends are like, not on speak time. Friends have been injured. Friends have been injured on that trip, all because we thought that water gave us strength. Well, now you won't have to, because you can get water that's just as good practically on your doorstep. Grisania. That smell, I'm guessing Sirius an enemy? Ah yes, I have a personal stash of it. I like to keep it on hand to make some herbal tea with. But an enemy is our animal. Taihan, why are you having neat tea? Oh wow, didn't take you for a tea guy. Well then, I've got a tip for you, so listen up. Try making tea from mallow of the marsh. It's a fungus, quite pungent, but great for your health. It builds strength apparently. Understood, thank you. I'll be sure to make a note of it. Who's gardening roses in the food garden? Selin!
Pleasant fragrance.
Carmine really appreciated the lengths you guys went to, you know. What did we do? You sent off our Offseer, for one. Cardamine blamed himself for the Offseer's death. He'd been beating himself up about it for so long, it was painful to see. He's found his way again now, though, thanks to all you've done. It's above and beyond, really it is.
I see some relations have changed.
Look, I'm indebted to Colony Iota Survey Branch, you know. They showed me how vital it is to do your research. In times of uncertainty, data is queen. No, Nia is queen. I'd better get looking into more than just the water quality. How have things been going, Juniper? Sorry. Oh, I was just thinking about what was going through the Consul's mind when she decided to oppose us. I guess we don't really have the option of asking her about it now. She really did a number on you, and yet you're still able to empathize with her? Well, I guess I'm a little strange like that. I think I'm still missing a rumor from here, aren't I? I thought I had a 2-off rumor, but I guess maybe I'm mistaken? Maybe. I mean, it must be, because I don't see anyone else to talk to for rumors.
We could do with some food.
This is double check. No, yeah, that's what I thought. Hello, nobody special. That is a name. How are you today? And suppose it does make sense. Where the heck is the other rumor? Would it be different if I put Juniper in the party?
Leave it to me.
fog. Mio, could you keep an ear or two out?
Daytime matter? I love the fog in this environment. It's super cool. I wish cool weather like this in Xenoblade was more common. So, check different times of day? There should be another rumor here, but it's like, it's so small, there shouldn't be anywhere else I haven't checked. It's on the Levness, but I don't think there's anybody up there. Anybody? Rumor? This is what I mean when I say I don't love the rumor system. So, the problem is because they don't display on the map, it's not clear to me whether time of day affects where rumors show up at all. Unlike quests in Xenoblade, yeah, there it was. So that it does, time of day does affect it. I will keep that in mind. It has taken me... several hours of gameplay to finally confirm that, but...
It's good to keep a record.
Good to have that confirmed. I wonder if Rain's still set on doing the Hunt of Plenty. Now that the flame clock's been broken, I'd really rather he didn't take the risk. Alright.
Some relations have changed.
That's probably the quest for here. Also, bye, Juniper.
Ready for duty?
I like you, but your class sucks. And we've already done the quest for Colony 11. You do. Hi, honey. Colony Moo, because I don't think this colony is even a real colony, because there's nobody there. Whew. Honestly, I was expecting this quest gathering to take longer. Am I wrong? It's like, Juniper is, I think, only slightly better than... which is funny, because... because 7... I forgot...
You know, I hear that Amu sirloin is delicious.
I don't remember her actual name, but... Sagiri. Sagiri's class is... she's only better than Sagiri, which is hilarious, because Sagiri's class was my proposed fix to Stalker. So maybe we didn't actually find the new lieutenant. But Fiona's got herself out of the dumps, at least, and I'll support her 100%. The actual sticker hunt really got people fired up, so yeah, I think we'll do okay. Do you have any quests? I'm sure they must, because we're only on rank 3. But maybe it's not the right time of day.
We should probably eat something.
Yeah, shut up, Noah. Whee. Time warp. Fair enough. I think the only problem I've heard about Sagiri is that in all the fights that matter, her class can't be counted on because the anti-debuff is a debuff and therefore can be resisted, which is stupid, and I don't know why they did that.
Such a pleasant fragrance.
Oh, I say. I wonder why I can't handle things as well as Irma did. Because you're not Irma, duh. You have to find your own way of doing things. If I knew what that was, I would have done it ages ago. I'll be blunt with you. What Fiona needs is Irma, not a lieutenant. I can't just take her place. I know that well enough. Uni is as Uni does. Sure is. She sure is. But Irma's not here anymore, so I have to support Fiona as best as we can.
I see some relations have changed.
I don't see any rumors here either. Well then. Plus Tion's significantly better, though admittedly codependent. True, but you could, like that makes sense. You have a team, and it makes sense that maybe you want certain classes to play off each other. That would actually, I think, make for more interesting team building. Because instead of having to pick 6 individually strong classes, it might also be valuable to pick, I guess we're done with the side quest hunting? Unless I want to go look through the... You know what, let's double check, look through the prison. Because instead of picking 6 individually strong classes, you could instead pick 6 classes that work well together. Which you can kind of already do with, Ashira's chain attack perk and 2 signifers. Which, I only know about that because I watched Enel's chain attack video, and he showed it off, and that looks super busted. I don't know if I'll do that, because I kind of like the idea of having 6 completely different classes in the party. But it is... Oh, there's somebody! Oh my god, they're everywhere! I found them! How much cloth do you need to survive a flame class? I have no idea! This used to be a prison, didn't it? Yeah. We haven't been... you know, arrested and thrown in jail, have we? Sorry, it's not like I'm accusing you or anything. It's just, that's the way this place feels. It's very unsettling. But that kind of makes sense, right? I mean, it is a prison and all. That, you know what? That makes perfect sense that somebody would be like, I kind of don't like living in an old prison. Signifer also works well with Troubadour. Well, that's very convenient, because the way things worked out is I have them both in the party now. This is part of the stream where you distract my mind. It is, thank you. Ugh, what a rotten time to move camp. I was still looking for it, and now what? This sounds like a beginning of a quest, but it's not. Looking for what? Oh, leave me alone. It's your guys' fault for putting me in this awful situation. Just give me some space, would you? I'm sorry? No, that's the Nopon. I don't need to talk to him. Oh, number 3 has more things to say. Hello. I have to say, our new base is plenty spacious. I'm not sure whether we really need to have a place so big. It's not like anyone else besides you guys can claim it, so I'd say why not? Good point. Thanks for the insight, Senna. Evening. For every hedgehog, there is 250,000 acorns. I don't know. I feel like if you have enough hedgehogs, they'd eventually eat. I don't actually know what hedgehogs eat. Actually, what is the correlation there? All right, part 2 of this rumor is here. Maybe. I'm glad we get to sleep with a roof over our heads and all, but this place is a bit too open considering how few of us there are, you know? As things are now, it's hard to feel at home here. Not that we don't appreciate it, of course. But now that we have a base of our own, it would be nice to have a few more things around. The Pharaon's optical camouflage is quite something, don't you think? Undoubtedly. I had zero sense of their presence until they were revealed. It's some highly advanced technology. You know what? Why doesn't at least Sagiri have a cloaking art that, like, turns her invisible? We've been using them to go around collecting intel, as well as to patrol the prison. Though, to be honest, no one in their right mind would want to break into a prison. Are you throwing some shade at me, young lady? I think we can afford to relax for now. The average person tongue twist, Sammy brain twist. Brain go brrrr. Number 6. As you'd expect of a large-scale prison, it has the tools and facilities needed for self-sufficiency, and I'm very glad for it. Now, if we cut off contact with the outside world and aim to live off only what we need, we should be able to live in safety. Dunno if you really need to be that hardcore about it. I don't think there's such a thing as being too hardcore when it comes to survival. Hello, Kaye. How are people in the castle doing right now? They're in good spirits, actually. Most of them are... mostly they're preparing for the final battle, repairing the castle. 4 months. Oh, thank you for the subscription. Let's just pretend it's related to the ferret's flame clocks being broken. Yeah. What does that flame clock even do if it doesn't power them? Alright, actually, I don't remember how that resolved. I don't remember if they needed an alternate power. Anyway, it's not important. I mean, it could be important, but I don't remember, and that's my own fault. They're in good... Mostly they're preparing for the final battle, repairing the castle. The Lost Numbers have been lending us a hand as well. Oh god, I still have to explore the Lost Numbers place! That's something we never dreamed. That's something we could never have dreamed not long ago. I'll admit, I'm pleased things are like this. Did power them, they just use ether now. Okay. I was wondering, I said that and I'm like, wait, no, they could have just replaced it with ether. I was uncertain because I couldn't remember if they went through that explanation or not. Although, I kind of wish the chest lights lit up with like a different color or something. Anyway, it's not important. I really get the feeling the atmosphere in the castle has changed. Changed how exactly? It's as if everyone has just turned towards the future a little bit more. Accepted reality, the way things really are. Flame clock's water door. You know what? Honestly, water doors are pretty cool. Well, that's good then, right? If everyone's more forward-looking. I'd say so. I don't know how things will turn out from here on out, though. Alright, I saw someone walking here, but they might have been turning in for the day. Oh, it's Sagiri! Hello, I'm sorry I never remember your name. Nope. The targeting for characters is strange, and I'm never gonna get used to it. Lol, no. Did say it'd have less energy though. That makes sense. You know what? I guess it's fair that used up the optical camouflage. However, they did just mention that they were going to use the optical camouflage, so that's not a valid explanation for why we don't have an art like that. Because we know that they use it after that. A large-scale facility such as this is ideal for Farron upkeep. Oh right, you have a robot voice. Farron Unit Number 7 is in prime condition. If required in battle, do not hesitate to issue an immediate order. To provide auxiliary support to Ouroboros is a deep-rooted desire of mine. It bothers me so much that it is only Sagiri that speaks as a robot. Everyone else is normal. And it's fine. I guess it would be annoying if they used that against us. Alright, now the ultimate challenge, trying to find any new quests here. I might just give up and do the main... no, wait, I can't do main story yet, because we have to read all those rumors. Can't get distracted by shiny new story voice acting, not having to speak. I'm super excited for the DLC for this, to play as these 6 assholes. And Shulk. So I guess 5 assholes plus Shulk. I'm like super curious what they're gonna do. Yeah, I might but we're so close to rank 5 here, and then I get to move slightly faster. There's so many beds, but no pillows. It seems to be a conspiracy. Maybe they're just skimping on supplies for the jail. I made it back to... Or maybe all the lost numbers who were stationed there just stole all the pillows when they left. I made it back to the city, but it's still hard for me to believe when I wake up every morning. Maybe it's because I'm not back in the old room that I used to have before I went away. My old room. My grandfather wound up giving it to a Napanhi that he adopted.
I see some relations have changed.
I wanted to go to Origin with Gondor and the others, but now it seems I have a child to worry about, so I left the lost numbers. A child? That's really good news for you, right? Congratulations! Thank you. I'll just have to leave it to you to make the world safe for me and my family. I'm counting on you. We promise. God. The scary part of looking for side quests here is I might find someone I have to voice. Eleventh Pilot is my sweet Julie. Eleventh Pilot is my... God. Romero, why do you have to speak like this? She hopes to take the fight to Origin, and smite vile Mobius by her own hand. With this, I am in serene sympathy. I, too, petitioned to head to the front, yet here I stay, alas, back in reserve. I'll have to be content to keep the peace, make our fine city worthy to call home. You head, too, for Origin's Alarum? Oh, the world's a stage to climb. I think it's time we make it shine.
I see some relations have changed.
I hate that the Romeo and Juliet... I need to figure out how to open this door. Maybe. Yeah, maybe she was designed that way on purpose. Or maybe she truly believes she is the machine. Well, I can figure out how to open that door later when I figure... Well, actually, I've already mapped everything out. Where could that door possibly even go? Yeah. I guess I'll look up if there's quests here later. I think I'm just gonna begin the Ouroboros podcast and just do the quests I got. Because this place is huge.
Better make sure we're well rested.
Alright. Ooh, it's a Xeon quest.
Where should I start?
Anyone else get the feeling Colony 9 folks might be eating a bit too many spongy spuds? It seemed to me like they really fell in love with them, yeah. They seem to always be eating them. Eating them's one thing, but did you hear them talking about saving Ionius with them? The Spud series continues. I love... Honestly, as much as I had complaints about it at the time, I think Xeon's potato quest has slowly become my favorite Ascension quest. Mostly because I feel like it's one of the few where we actually, like, develop a character from... Where we get, like, Xeon going from cold asshole soldier into guy who farms potatoes. Isn't that what we're doing too, curiously enough? Of course it's not. Or is it? Well, if nothing else, Spongy Spuds are helping ease the food shortages, so people don't have to fight so hard over resources. And if they don't have to fight, isn't that saving the world? In some sense, at least. Spud sweet, baby, yeah! Don't get me wrong, I'm not arguing with the logic, I'm just trying to point out that there's an important point you're missing. And that is... It's this! Eating nothing but potatoes is boring as all get out. Look, you can do a lot of very good things with potatoes, okay? You could fry them, you could, deep fry them, you can boil them, you can make them into french fries, you can make them into potato chips. There's a lot of things you could do with potatoes. There's a reason he's usually memed about with potatoes. Look, he's just the silly potato boy, and I love him. Manana cannot take that lying down. Potato cuisine contained hidden depth. Amount of possible variation so high is practically endless. With wings of Manana at spatula can eat potatoes all life and never not be satisfied. Well, I dare say this might just be Manana's time to shine then. Seeing how that lot always basically just steams the spuds, I think that might be a mercy. Manana will get on case immediately. Time to save world with potatoes is now. I got 100 experience points. God, the experience gain in this game is so weird. I think my only big complaint about it, besides the fact that D and J were, like, completely absent from most of the story, so far, maybe they'll come back, I don't know. They're kind of dead, so I doubt it. Is that they removed the level down mechanic from Definitive Edition, and I hate it. Like, that was so useful. It solved the problem with JRPGs where you get too high level. Hey, Tyon, I've heard you make herbal tea sometimes. Is that true? Hey, Ray. Ah, yes. It's something of a hobby. Would you like a cup as well? You putting the brew on, Tyon? Sweet. I'll have a cup of serious anemone, thanks. I doubt you would be able to appreciate the subtlety. Oh god, Tyon's getting elitist on us. Why don't I make you a mallow the marsh, and you can drink that instead? Mallow the... Wait, isn't that a mushroom? You drink it to get stronger. Appreciate it, will you? Oh, you should have said that. You should have said... I've never heard that without that. Alright then. I'll have 10 cups of your finest fungus water. Cheers. That... Classic lands, I suppose. Sagiri, Juniper...
I think we need to discuss this.
I'm glad you all managed to get moved in okay, but there are some... Moved in? Why are we in the city for discussing this? But there are still some of you who seem a little bamboozled, huh? Well, maybe we should stop giving them bamboozlers from Splatoon 3. Leaguard Prison Camp is a suitable residence, but the prison environment exerts a certain unconscious toll. A what now? Sleeping in a barracks and sleeping in a prison are different things on a mental level. And for extremely wary people like them, the mental pressure is greater. So it's a problem of mental health. I'm really sorry, Sagiri. We should have thought of this more. Failure to anticipate this turn of events is on my shoulders, not yours. Response... The funny part about her speaking like a robot is that she's also, she's also Machina. So she's also a robot person. And I am the one who failed to consider the issues from all angles. That means we're house hunting again, though, doesn't it? Or we could just change it up a little. Change what up, though? Like, the fact that people feel like they're in jail? If we can make it a little more, you know, homey, then it wouldn't feel like so much like a prison. Game chain attack and enemy music always over. Okay, that's fair in certain scenarios, but also the chain attack music really bops, so I almost don't care about that. Not letting its own music play is a staple Xenoblade show. Oh yeah, for sure. The battles, the random battle. I hate the new, like, not named monster, but slightly stronger than your average enemy, because it has its own music, because the regular enemies are too weak to actually hear the battle music. Can really kill the mood time. I think the only time where I think it kills the mood is there's, like, I think certain songs that shouldn't be overrideable, like, The Words That Never Reach You specifically, like the Fight Against N, I think. Even though, again, the chain attack theme bops, and I absolutely did not mind that it was playing, it definitely maybe shouldn't have been. I've been doing alright. Is the proposal to renovate the prison interior? Nah, that place is huge, yeah? We don't really have the resources or labor for proper remodeling. Oh no! I think the Elite Monster music is okay, but I often prefer the regular monster music. Proposal. Let's hear it. Colony Zero's resource management is overseen by Number 6. Number 6? Number 6 is my 8. I wonder if we're going to eventually name all of the people from Colony Zero. Number 6 has used unique distribution channels to source supplies during missions. Number 6 is likely to know where to source supplies here. Great, then let's pay Number 6 a visit. Alright, quest 1. Sits in my corner and makes board games. Good luck with that. Whew.
I think we need to discuss this.
God, I remember I hated first year game dev. I hated our professor in that class. Every other class was fun for game development was fun, but except for first year. So part of that was my group was terrible for the actual make a game project. So about Alice, seems like she hasn't come back to Colony 9 in forever. That's worrying. No one has any ideas. Not in the slightest. Looks like she upped and left in 11th, so that narrows it down. I think she's probably okay, but... The words that never reached was the big one I was thinking of. Stoggle at minutes. Or, they could also do it like in Super Robot Wars, there's some character themes that just override whatever music would ordinarily play. Because in Super Robot Wars, every, unit from every game has, their own theme music based on what show they came from, because Super Robot Wars is, a giant strategy game that's a crossover of a whole bunch of mecha series. But certain bosses will have their own music, and that will always override whatever music would play there normally. Kind of like the Chain Attack music. She's taken 11th out. Then she might mean to bring back something big. Maybe she needs to travel a great distance. What business would she have outside Colony 9? Either way, we're gonna go find her, right? What if she's in trouble? Come on, hop up, let's go! Yeah. Ah! That's right, she said something about the soil at Hope's Rest. Well, we were just... I was about to say, we're right there because of the prison talking, but we're not. Hope's Rest? There's nothing there anymore. Oh, right, I guess Hope's Rest is the collapse. Right. Should we check around the prison? Let's see if we can find her.
I think we need to discuss this.
Which might... I forgot if we're close to finishing Tao's, affinity chart off. Does Tao have any special traditions for reaching a new term? We do. The other thing I don't like about Heroes is that they all have their own unique voice, and I never remember any of them. Except for Ash and Gray's, because Gray's voice is just really raspy, but I can't do that voice. We do. In our 9th term specifically, we have to set out alone for the lower levels. Oh good, we're going back there. But that's so dangerous. Why there? Once you get there, a multitude of supplies are airdropped for you. You pick them up, bring them home, and everyone recognizes your skills as a soldier. Another custom, huh? I don't think many people have actually managed to do it, though. In fact, all the time I've been here, I don't think a single person came back. Probably the Consul's way of thinning Tao's numbers. A very convenient setup to have people wander off on their own and get themselves killed by monsters. Hang on, wasn't Rain shooting his mouth off about doing this? He was indeed. He takes Colony Tao's traditions very seriously. Traditions. Good old peer pressure from dead people. You can't just abandon the legacy of our predecessors and their predecessors before them. We have to stop him. If he'd even listen to us. We have to try anyway. We can't let him do anything stupid. You're right, let's find Rain. The Hunt of Plenty. Good, we're going back there. Fun. I think everything's still too high level for me there.
I think we need to discuss
Potato
this.
Quest! Everyone's talking up the spongy spuds. The mouth-watering, even if you just steam them. Even if you just steam them. Huh. Didn't I say they were delicious? You look well made up. What does that mean? I've never heard that expression. Not surprised. He got teary-eyed just from eating them raw. Not just that. We could reliably raise a sizable yield without much difficulty. This has put a lot of minds at ease. I think it's safe to say spongy spuds are the key to Colony 9's survival. The whole colony seems much brighter now. Everyone's getting a go of working in the fields. When people are less anxious, they are less prone to confrontation too. I just wish we had a similar way to reduce inter-colony hostilities. Don't we? Maybe we should give it a try. Give what a try, exactly? Oh, thank you for the follow, biggest uni fan. I'd ask who your favorite character was, but I think I know. They'd solve food shortages, and maybe help a little with tension and anxiety of the war. Colony 9 certainly works as a successful test model, but are you sure this is going to work? Spud sweep? Spread the spud? Yeah! We'll do our best to make it work. Hunger makes it hard to think rationally. It eats away at the heart. Mew's my favorite character. What? No way! Okay, now I'm surprised. You got me with that name. We need to free people from that anguish. Then let's get going. Spread the good news to the Spongy Spud. We can't waste any time. I'll call some friends. We'll continue this conversation in the Colony 9 Commander's office. Real talk, though, even if I have complaints of this, there's just bigger female fans, that is true. That's fair, actually. I do have to say, as much as I do have a couple complaints of this game, as far as actually playing it, I think it's my favorite to actually play. I think narratively, I like Xenoblade 1's story a little bit more, but I feel like this is leagues better than 2 for me.
Let's lay out the facts.
2 had this weird habit of, like, introducing a bunch of random things that never mattered until, like, way later in the story, and that was the only other time they mattered, like the Ethernet being brought up at the beginning, and then you'd think that an Ethernet would be a common thing in a world where about, you know, blade combat, and then they never use an Ethernet again, and then the only reason the Ethernet wasn't brought up in the first place is so that later in this story they can go, that thing is like an Ethernet. We'll get to 2 one day when I replay it. Hey Teach, can I bend your ear? Seems like Hisora wants to be a medical doctor. Oh my, that's the first I've heard of it. Apparently she's been studying by herself, but she's finding it difficult. Isn't there anyone who could teach her? I think I may just have the solution. Oh really? We can try and find a special instructor in the field outside of the colony. Yes. I have heard of such a system. There is no shame at all in asking others to fill in when nobody has experience. Knowledge is power, after all. It's feelings. In this case, we should try and find someone who's also a medical doctor. Oh. maybe Alessandra for 4? Or, you know, the guy from the city. I'm trying to think if we know any doctors. Maybe Alessandra from 4? Oh yeah, her. I think she might have her hands full with some other work, but there's no harm in asking. I'll accompany you then. I should be there on behalf of Colony Gamma, so there is that, so that it all goes through the proper channels. That's, I don't 100% know if I agree with that, because I would treat the DLC campaign as, like, its own individual separate story, because they're related, but, like, they're also, like, not, especially if they did, like, what they did with 2, because in 2, Torna was its own standalone game, which I think its story I liked better than base 2's, but also the story had less going on. It was a lot of, go here. Torna definitely sweeps the gameplay, though. I absolutely adored the gameplay in Torna. That's rough. Okay, then it's settled. Let's go and see Alessandra. Alright, let's see what we're doing first. They originally made it as part of 2, so it's possible they did the same thing here. I'm not sure. It depends. It depends if they do the Shulk gang, which is what I think they're going to do. They could also have N be the main character, but I feel like that would be less interesting just because we already play as Noah, and N is just Noah, but not Noah. And so far, we haven't heard anything from, like, the founders of this city. Like, at all. Quests. What are we doing first? It sounds like we're doing Spud Sweep. Oh yeah! Where the hell are we going? Oh, right, calling on command. Spud Sweep. Let's do it! There's also, I have to say, there's a lot of Torna's story that isn't in Xenoblade 2. Like, a lot of the stuff that happens in Torna doesn't matter that much into. Or it doesn't matter enough that they didn't put it in. And even Adam, I think, ended up looking completely different.
This smell.
But I'd have to go back and play it. I have not played 2. Basically, since I beat it...
Tyon, would you have a minute? I'd like to discuss agronomy. All right. We can discuss this on our next break over some herbal tea.
Torna's not a standalone game. It is mentioned so many times. Okay, you're right, but you can also play Torna by itself. Like, I'm pretty sure you can buy Torna on its own and play it on its own. So, like, it's not, but also... That was a weird one. The release of that was strange. I don't disagree though. It is very much a prequel to the goings-on of 2's story and the entire motivations of one of the major antagonists. Which is why I partly feel like we might get N. Like that's why I'm not writing off the fact that it's completely going to be Shulk's crew for the founders of the city, because it would make very much sense based on what they did with Torna to go with N, but I just feel like playing as N wouldn't be as interesting. So as we discussed earlier, we want to teach other colonies how to grow spongy spuds. Count me in. Conflicts over food supply are tragic. If there's anything we can do to help ease them, we should. Also, I think the next Xenoblade game needs to have full voice acting. There's so many quests, please voice them. I get that's expensive, but come on, please. I guess places with poor weather or bad crops would owe us a favor. Looks like nobody objects. I mean, this is great and all, but how are you going to do it? You can't just hand over a spud and call it done. Xeon just rushes into a colony. The commander looks at him and goes, what? And Xeon just goes, spud! And hands him a potato and leaves. You're right. We'll need people to be able to teach on site. I'd like Rold and Kite to take care of that. Work with the people in charge, listen to what they want. Will do. We'll need to suss out the best colonies for cultivation, and discuss things with the leaders. Xenoblade Chronicles, yeah! My understanding was that Torna was meant to be Xenoblade 2, and then they realized they couldn't do a lot with it, and so they just went with a different direction. And then they went back for a DLC campaign. So my understanding was it wasn't meant to be part of 2, but that it was meant to be 2. Which, honestly, again, I like Torna's story a lot more, so I would not have been opposed to that. But the most important thing right now, granted, I don't know if I would feel the same way if they stretched out Torna's story into a, 100-hour gameplay instead of a 40-hour game. I have to check the interview again. Honestly, I'd have to see, it's all well and good say, like, it is or it isn't standalone, but I think the best way to know is to have somebody play that, and that be their only exposure to Xenoblade 2, and ask them how they felt about it. Because, yeah, it spoils a lot from Xenoblade 2, but if you're gonna play it by itself, like, is it an... I don't know. It's a... That game's really... Again, the game's release was strange. But the most important thing right now is the soil. Yeah, the soil needs earthworm wood, right? I've done some analysis on that front. Colony 4 and Colony Mu fulfill geographic criteria. What, the desert colony? Really? 2 locations. That'll be tricky for the teachers to handle. How about we narrow it down to 1 right now as a test case? Why don't you pick who we'll approach first? Let's see. Well, let's not do the one that's a desert, because I feel like that's doomed to fail. Is that your final answer? Yeah. Oh, wait, no. I said no. That's the opposite of ye. I'm good. You fucking owl from Ocarina of Time, me. Okay, let's go and talk to the resource pods for Sion. Appreciate it, mate. Hope this works.
I see some relations.
I am curious if they're gonna do that again, where you can just buy the DLC and play it by itself again.
A potato with the power to change hearts. Now that's a cheaper to tout.
The fucking silk potato man. Potato man, you're great. We're heading to Mu, which I believe is over here. I feel like they did. I feel like that's why the founders exist at all, because they haven't really been mentioned since then, and there's like very clearly 6 of them, because they're Ouroboros. But, and also, not all the statues in the place are of statues of the founders. There's quite a few of them that just have their teachers, which makes me wonder if, like, the teachers are going to be our extra classes that we get to play as, and are, like, our hero, a 7th hero character, and then, like, the 6 founders are, like, the main party members. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. It's a year. That DLC is, like, out from a year from now. But again, I feel like the DLC for 3 isn't going to really change my opinion on 3 as a whole's story. That's it. It's okay. It's not bad.
This soil should be perfect for spongy spuds.
You're really getting into this.
Is this a quest-specific line, or does he say this whenever you visit Mu? Oh look, it's everyone's favorite talks in third person and points it out character, Nico. How are you gonna point out how you talk in third person today? Nico, you got a sec? Oh, hi guys, what do you need? Spongy Spuds, you say? Are they really all that? Give my own 2 cents in. I mean, that's fair. If 2 changes your opinion on if Torn changes your opinion on 2's story as a whole, then, like, you know what? That's fair. It doesn't for me, and I like to treat them as separate. Even though they are very connected. They are, without a doubt, the greatest Fujoto masterpiece. This quest is amazing. Wow, that's a confident... Wow. Oh, that is Noah. Wow, that's a confident citation. Yeah, sorry, this guy's very into potatoes. If you're worried about how to prepare the fields, no need. Colony 9's willing to send experienced labor over. So what do you think about it? Nico has to admit, Nico doesn't eat that many potatoes, but Nico, and just to be clear, I'm Nico, is willing to entertain the notion. You did your bit, hooray! I'll talk it over with the others. You don't mind if I don't have an answer right away, do you? Of course. Take all the time you need. We'll head back to the Colony 9. Let us know if anything comes up. Will do, and thanks. But yeah, my current opinion is, despite the fact that I think Xenoblade 1 absolutely drops the ball in the final act, as a whole, its story is very good. Like, I think the only way we'll ever get a Xenoblade that I will consider better is if it starts off great and then stays great the whole way through. Which this story is kind of just gotten not bad at the end. It's not. It's definitely. I don't think its lows are as low as the lows for me are in 2, but they are lows. Colony 9. But again, I think as far as just playing the game goes, this is absolutely my favorite. Our friendly potato knight here to make sure. His sword is actually there to cut potatoes, and his shield is a. Actually, do you cook potatoes? I mean, I guess you could cook. I've never tried cooking potatoes in a frying pan. I wouldn't know. Potato knight. I mean, it's not wrong. He is the silly potato boy. Though that does sound like a Shovel Knight character. You came at just the right time. We just got word that someone in Colony Moo wants to learn to grow potatoes. God damn it, we were just there. Oh, that was quick. I was actually about to assign some teachers. I was thinking of leaving this to Earl and Carrie. We've heard it's full of young people, so we picked a pair that can feel more at ease with. And Earl's got a bit of a green thumb. Right. He was a big help with the fertilizer. So sorry about the sudden request, but would you help? If Earl's in, I'm in. I don't think I'll be much use to be perfectly honest, but I'm not going to turn my nose up at the opportunity like this. And it'll be interesting to get a look at the Agnian colony. Okay, good to hear. The other thing we have to take into consideration is that it's a food that people aren't familiar with. Bit of a roadblock if nobody knows how to cook it, yeah? Well, Gee, where are we going to find a cook in our party? Who would possibly have the cooking knowledge? We could share our favorite recipes. What do you think? That sounds like forte of Manana. Wow. Look, the chef approaches. Manana very well equipped to share goodness of Spongy Spuds with world. I'm telling you, give him a good steam and job's a good un. If friends serious about Spongy Spuds, then a higher height of deliciousness can be achieved. Cooking intuition and Manana say so. Okay then, how about this? We could try to find an original recipe suited to the colony. We can find out about that colony's particular tastes, what they're looking for. I think we'll get people on board that way. Yes, that good plan. Manada all for it. It's weird for you to think about how on board people are with the plan. This means people can change, no matter how many terms they've got under their belt. I mean, they can't change if they got more than 10, because as we've learned, they die. Okay, that's enough. I mean, kind of. Then they reincarnate later, but anyway. So now it's taking care of recipes. We could do the asking around then. Good. Then let's start with gathering data for Colony Moo. Whee! Yes, I realized that I switched directions the second I got here. So much talking today. I need to get a bigger water bottle. Ugh. I'm so done with eating fish. That was fast. They're just not meant to be eaten every single day. Last time at Colony Moo, we love fish. Fish every day. Today on Colony Moo, yeah, fish. So, like, for one of my recent lunchboxes, I put in 1,000 carrot that I shaped like a little star. Aw, that sounds so cute. I'd love that in my lunchbox. My Moo's food plight. boop. Okay, that leaves 2 more, and then we get to have another discussion. Ah, shit, I should have made food at, while we were sitting around the camp. Crap. I will have to remember I mean, I might as well fast travel to a camp. Man, that's a real tasty looking ration you got there. I just love how crispy it is. I'd eat them all day, every day if I could. I'm no good with fluffy cloud ears. They just look so unappetizing. The disappointing thing is that if they just look the tiniest bit cuter, I think I'd actually find them palatable. You do you, I guess. I should fast travel to a camp, but also the place here is closer. And look, it's right here.
We could do with some food.
Consume clouds.
Could you all come round for a second?
That would require us having a cloud sea, which we don't anymore. It got eaten up when the worlds fused. So with that recipe you've come up with for Colony Moo, market research was very superb. People of Colony Moo want to feast eyes on cuteness of food before thumbs on tastiness. I find their preoccupation with the cuteness of their food somewhat irrational, but to each their... Yeah, I'm with you, Tyon. It not irrational. Presentation, very important element of cooking. Heart of people is very sensitive to appearance. That makes sense. What an ingenious take. We talked about texture with them too, and a good crispiness pulled high. So, French fries? So they want a potato that's cute, but also has a nice mouthfeel. I can't even imagine what that would be. Don't worry, pretty heads, and leave everything to Manana. Manana make cute, tasty food that never go out of style. So how do you put that into practice? I'll do whatever I... From you? Nothing. Oh. God. Xeon, you're slowly becoming my favorite. Hey, it's not the end of the world. Image of recipe is like crystal in Manana's mind. Soon is ready for present to Colony Moo. Manana have complete faith and abilities. That's great news. French fries the cutest form of potato. I mean, it's crispy. I'm actually curious what this is going to be. Because I don't think I've ever seen a cute potato. Let's get cracking then. Manana, is there anything you need besides the spongy spuds? Manana needs 6 spongy spuds, 3 portions of full-bodied ardent meat, 2 whole heads of empress lettuce. Oh, and 1 big juicy broccoli. Ooh, broccoli. And 2,000 carrots. Carrots. Not 2,000 carrots. That entirely too many. We can arrange for some of that for you. Wow, you really are buzzing about this, aren't you? Quiet, Lands. Once the ingredients are ready, we can unveil Manana's creation to Colony Moo. I mean, I'll just eat whatever. Let's have a look at the fields, and then we can talk to Nico about cooking.
Where to from here?
Whew.
Ho there!
Wait, where? Hold on. Where does Xeon go? It's not important. Everything seems to be going well here. We just got all the seed potatoes planted. Earl has a very kind and gentle way of planting. Nico feels sure that that kind of planting will lead to extremely tasty taters. And I'm her, so I'd know. Actually, that's just how you plant things. I was just trying to let the seeds know how hard they have to work to grow. Earl, you're just too much. Haha, I'm really not. They're getting on well? Yep. Time for eating. Everyone wash human paws and get ready for cook. Oh, dinner? We know it's kind of hard to incorporate an unfamiliar ingredient into a menu. Probably ran to the objective. Right. I did not remember them running to quest objectives before, but I also wasn't paying attention, so entirely possible. So Banana's put together a special recipe for you. What? That's so cool. Where is it? Can Nico eat it now? Hehe. Time to take a break from work to the mess hall. Do we get a recipe out of this? I'd be okay with that. Unless it's only an EXP boost, because I honestly could not be bothered about EXP.
Composure. The smell.
That is true.
Okay, so we're handing over...
No! We're one potato short! Well, I guess it's one.
Looks like colony relations have changed.
You failed to cook the ingredient. The colony's in ruins. God, Noah's... The update... The Affinity update dialogue is hilarious sometimes. Like, I've got a clip somewhere of Gray's Ascension quest where we foil the evil plans of, like, the rebels. And then after the cutscene where that happens, Noah just goes, it looks like some relations have changed. It's like, God damn it, Noah. Please. Oh, speaking of Ouroboros, I should power that up. Like many games, some relation. Exactly, it can be.
Looks like colony
It
relations
really
have
can.
changed.
It really can. It's. This game voices so many things. Give me lettuce. No, don't give me lettuce. Give me a spongy spud. Thank you. I'll give you some lettuce. Whew. Actually, while we're in the business of fast traveling, where's the camp? I am, however, slightly curious what other characters say, but not enough to switch characters. Especially not now, because I'm back to playing Attacker, which is one of, if not my favorite role in the game.
We could do with some food.
You know, speaking of levels in this game being a problem, how much bonus experience do I have? 15's levels worth, or I guess 16. Cool. Very necessary. Right, I need... to boost my inadequate spuds.
I'm feeling energized already. Let's bounce.
Chance encounter. Not on register. Oh, right, but the not on register is weird because I will probably have to wait till end game and then double check all the Nopon throughout the entire game to figure out which ones I missed. Okay. I'm glad there's not that many quests this time around. There was like so many in Chapter 6 that I had to literally not do half of them. See them all by the point you're at. Okay. Well, I will check without... Well, one of them I can't do yet because it's part of a Pharaonis wreck that I haven't reactivated yet. So there's one of them for sure I know I can't do. And maybe there's, like, a couple other Furnace Rex I haven't collected. I don't know. That one, I think I will just wait till the last possible moment, because I think exploration will be a good time to do that. Yeah, it took me a minute, but then I realized what you were talking about. Look, I'm sorry, I've got, like, no short-term memory. Sometimes I will say something and then forget immediately. Oh my god, that's adorable. Speaking of things you can make with potatoes, I've been meaning to try a potato cake because I've heard that it tastes better than you would think. Spongy pan-fried croquettes is finish. Bon appetit. Don't you dare make a pun at me. I make bad puns. You can't make bad puns. And even I don't do that good a job of it because I don't. Anyway, it's almost too adorable to. New problem. Too adorable. You should eat it though. It's great. Oh ho ho ho! It's so crisp and fluffy, altogether yummy. Thanks so much for telling us about Spongy Spuds. The potato revolution begins now. Nico, that's me, Natch, thinks these are going to be a big hit with the whole colony. I'm glad to hear that. Still a long way to harvest, though. You have to tend those fields every day. Don't worry, early will keep us right. Yeah. Now it's exciting to wait for day of harvest of Spongy Spuds. That's for sure. Oh man, they're going to outclass Colony 9 Spuds. I very much doubt that. But it'll be a friendly contest. The harder we all work at this, the richer our day-to-day lives will be. At least that's what I believe. You've made the first step today, Xeon. One more step towards your ideal. His ideal of potato conquest. I've never really thought of it as an ideal. I suppose it is, and maybe it's just a small step in the grand scheme of things. But as for me, it's a pretty big one. House potato. Oh god, there's another conversation.
Better make sure we're well rested. Where should I start?
So I've been wondering, between the potatoes from Tau and the potatoes from Colony 9, which do we think is tastier? Fred Land stumbled upon ultimate question. Not even close. See, for my money, the Tau spud is best. It's got that sweetness and that little taste that lingers. I'm not so sure myself. I think I might prefer the Colony 9 ones. They don't fall apart as easily. I like that they're a bit more solid. I suppose I'd have to go with Tau's. No deep reasons, though. Yeah, I don't know that I can choose. Spud Civil War. It begins! This is actually... The DLC for Xenoblade 3 is actually going to be the post-game... Like, the post-story. It's going to occur after the story, and it's going to be all about how the Spud Civil War begins and tears up all the nations apart. For me, Tau edges it, I guess. I hadn't really thought about it too deeply either. They were just good, I think. Riku have soft spot for Colony 9 potato. No bias there. After witness struggles of Xeon to grow, eating elicit feelings of sympathy. I change mind. Lots of bias. You make a good point. Alright, Xeon gets my vote too. Well, that's got nothing to do with the taste anymore, does it? Please to wait. Manana need 3 days to consider question in adequate depth. It really wasn't that kind of question. Potanias. The entire world changes from a ring to a potato. Alright. Next up is prison refurbishment. Welcome back, tallest party member in the game. Holy shit, why are you so tall? I mean, I know why you're so tall, but like, Jesus. Oh, right, it's in the prison camp. Boop, boop, boop. Number 6. I remember you. Refurbish the prison. Wait, number 7, are you serious? Seriousness confirmed. Will you cooperate? I'm sorry, number 7, but I can't give this plan my approval. Also, I'm gonna reiterate that I'm so disappointed that the stuff that the people actually wear only goes to the female party members, and then the men of the party get the robot armor. I want both. I want both. I want everyone to wear both. Why not? This can only be a good thing for you guys. A lot of resources and labor will be needed to remodel a location of this scale. This won't be possible without relying on outside help. Is that a bad thing? We have to avoid contact with others as much as possible to keep everyone safe. These fears are reasonable, however. Number 7, remind me of what Colony Zero's been doing to the outside world all this time. That is, You know how easy it would be to wipe Colony Zero out without the protection from Mobius? But we can stay safe forever if we just look after ourselves and avoid discovery. You must know what I'm trying to say, number 7. Is it really that problematic, number 6? Let's put it to a vote. Number 10. What does it say about you that you're choosing another form of imprisonment after having been freed? Yeah. It says that your kind of optimism isn't the answer to everything. If push comes to shove, all of you will take care of things, right? Correct? Who, us? As long as we're allied with Ouroboros, our safety is practically guaranteed. I mean, that's kind of an exaggeration, but of course we do everything we could for you. Even so. Number 6, your cooperation would be greatly appreciated. Oh, he's the Urian. I don't think I ever noticed. Number 7, I've given my warning. Warning received and acknowledged. Final verdict remains unchanged regardless. Alright then, I'll follow orders. Appreciation, number 6. First priority is sourcing the materials we need. I have a guy I can contact, though I have my misgivings. You have a guy? A wandering Nappa, of course it's a Nappan, who deserted the Nappan caravan. These days he should be hiding out in Makatha Wildwood. Why is he hiding out? I'll accompany you. Sing number 7 and you will put him on guard. I doubt he'd show himself. Compliance, the negotiations are yours, number 6. Okay. I was gonna say, do we have to walk all the way there? Of course not. That would be ridiculous. Oh, we're going back here. The weird in-between area.
Volatile organic compounds detected. Danger to humans, negligible.
Okay. Being a little bit overdramatic for rain. Find the Nappan in the Vista of Ronar area. Wait a minute. There's an NPC over there. Escort mission all the way to Vitalis. I know. Oh my god. I do not like the escort missions of this game, especially since I now have a movement upgrade, which means I move faster than the NPCs. It's awful. Their favorite customer of Wheelie Dealy. Come on. Come in, be welcomed. This is your guy, is it? That's right. Like I said before, he broke away from a Nappan caravan. He trades with anyone who can pay him enough, including unsavory parties such as us. His name is Wheelie... yeah, I gathered that. Thank you. Yeah, and can we trust him? Nope, but he has his uses. Wheelie Dealy can be relied on to procure almost anything, as long as our interests align. Every tool has a use. Meh. What can Wheelie Dealy do for favorite customer today? We need a few things from you. Well, we need a couch. And a television. Usually find definitely not always. They're definitely annoying for me ever since they... And I think it is the movement upgrade that caused it. Because the NPC moves slightly slower than I do. Which means that if I just keep running at full speed, I will eventually pass them. And if I consciously don't, like... If I walk, then I'm too slow. It's the problem, the escort quest problem of a game that designed a bad escort quest, but I think it's just that they didn't account for the movement speed upgrade. Because I have one of those. You need something to improve ambience of old prison complex under Agnes Castle. This gargantuan undertaking Wheelie Dealy smell equally gargantuan profit afoot. Yeah, but can you do it? It's impossible. What? No feeling of discouragement, please. Impossible not mean Wheelie Dealy is refusing. But there one small simple condition before deal can be made. Clarification requested. Meh. Wheelie Dealy like concise speaking of young lady, it very useful. Wheelie Dealy lay it out straight. Special procurement tool of Wheelie Dealy recently thieved by monster. If Wheelie Dealy not get tool back, Wheelie Dealy unable to carry out request. Okay, so we'll just get it back for you. Everyone very quick for agree, but Wheelie Dealy not complain. Wheelie Dealy very grateful. Sticky finger Gogol, somewhere in Maxwell Wildwood, Wheelie Dealy wager. When you find, give whack for Wheelie Dealy.
Good to add more names.
You're not one of the... Yeah. Area map. Oh no, he's on the lower level, isn't he? Well, we're going back. Welcome back to Spooktown. Population me. And also everything else here. Levels, I mean, okay. They're not as scary as before, though. I'd still like to avoid fighting them, because I don't want to be over level. Gonna see me. Didn't see me. Oh yeah, I did it. I heard there is a quest down here, but I'm gonna wait for, I think, post-gift. Oh no! Xenoblade, why do you do this to me?
No problem now.
It's okay. They didn't see me.
Target discovered.
What in the world has that thing been stealing?
All right.
You're dealing with me.
Thanks. Twin move.
I get to figure out how to play this class now. And you know what? I like it. You missed. This probably isn't overleveled. Yeah, no. I trust Xenoblade Class to whatever level they state. But at the same time, it's like... Sometimes it's still scary. Why did I go for... Oh, right, I bet I went for Demolition. I shouldn't use Demolition. I should, Oh god, I'm dying. Do it, coward.
Ready whenever. Noble cause.
You know what? I can chain attack, might as well.
I just thought of a great idea. Yippee!
You again, multiply. Right. So you're just an attacker, but all the time-ish. Or... I have to use you again, I forget. I was hoping that would topple. Evidently it did not. After, but only at the end. Right. Right, yeah. Okay. Which I don't know how useful that is necessarily, but... I guess it's okay. I need to double check which of the arts for Noble Guardian Commander is the one that does damage. Okay. Hopefully we don't go over with this. No, went over. Shit. Oops. I guess I shouldn't have picked Noah there. Yeah. Oops. I guess we're gonna try that again, but with Kion now. Cool, I got Noah back. Which is not the greatest thing in the world, because... I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Her axes are, like, really small, too. And then... boom! I don't actually think I want to use Kion because he might do a thing, so instead, let's start with you. And then the high crit. God. This definitely is my favorite chain attack system in the entire series. It's satisfying and, like... it's not as... the mechanics are not as simple or as random as they were in... though they are still random, as they were in, 1. But, like, I don't know, it's really satisfying once you figure out what you're doing with that.
Item obtained.
That that somehow did not get us to rank 2. I mean, I guess it wasn't really a named monster. Whew. Alright, wheelie dealy. You gonna wheel me the deal? What you got? Target recovered. Please confirm. Meh. This exact item wheelie dealy missing. All thanks and gratitude. Wheelie dealy unable to count fabulous riches without the... Oh, it's an Atticus. Atticus? The count thingy. Abacus. Atticus is the name. It's an abacus? Anyway. Unimportant. Might as well be a cash register. So, do we have a deal? Of course we have deal. Wheelie dealy got a good honest nup-on who always keep promise. Yeah, sure. Now, show Wheelie dealy quick smart to prison in need of home makeover. We talk detail later.
Guess we should make tracks too, huh, Sagir? Understood. Returning.
Alright, I do wish I could just use the shortcut to open the map and travel wherever. Whew.
Unit number 7 has arrived home. Better let everyone know you're safe and sound.
Alright, what you got for me, you shifty napalm salesman? Wheelie dealy thank all for patience, let negotiation begin. What should we do? First, Wheelie dealy listen to requests and procure necessary goods and supplies. Leave all arrangement to Wheelie dealy. So all Wheelie dealy asks is all expense paid up front in advance. Hold up. How much are we talking? 5. You know what? That sounds like a lot, but with how much money matters, like, does not matter at all in this game, I could probably just pay that right now. Whoa, that's a bit steep. Don't you do discounts? If no want note to pay money, Wheelie dealy say bye-bye, honey. Requesting permission to pay in installments. Meh. Permission granted. Wheelie dealy procure item as payment come in. But! Wheelie dealy keep an eye on you until payment complete. Seriously, you're just gonna stay here? Meh! Wheelie dealy keep promise, but making sure others keep promise is good business. I'll keep an eye on Wheelie dealy. Will that do, number 7? Your constant assistance is appreciated, number 6. Don't misunderstand, I'm still not okay with this. But you're our leader, so I'll follow orders. That's all. Number 6 looks mad. Maybe we were being unreasonable by pushing for this. No abnormalities are detected. Current behavior conforms to number 6's normal parameters. Oh, really? Number 6's opposition serves to protect Colony 0. Number 6 also wishes to assist the colony. Huh. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, are we gonna have to then pay a bunch to finish the quest? I guess
I
not.
see some relations have changed.
Oh, it's like a mini Colony 6, but you get to pay for it. Ooh, there's one of those there now.
They're on maintenance environment optimized.
Yeah, you don't want to break down just because you couldn't keep things in good nick.
We have way more than 500,000. I think I could just pay this all off right now. Yeah, which is another big problem with this game in particular, is that money doesn't matter. There's no weapons. Not that weapons ever really mattered in Xenoblade. It's honestly a Xenoblade I guess it's a problem in Xenoblade in general, but it's, I think,
Storage space enlarged
worse in
as
this
food
game than it
supplies.
is in 1 and 2.
All things being equal, grub still comes first.
Yeah, there is just nothing to spend it on. Whereas in 1 and 2, like...
Essential supplies for Pharaon upkeep.
I need to remember not to talk to him right away. Is it bad that I don't actually remember what this place looked like before, so the additions kind of are lost on me? I think we added some tables and boxes, but I'm not positive.
Upon the unit's request, daily essentials have now been distributed.
It's looking more cushy than your average colony now.
All prison camp modifications complete.
You'd never believe this used to be a prison camp if you didn't know.
I mean,
Huh?
if it still has the iron
Did
bars,
you guys hear
What
something?
to buy?
and now there's just all this useless stuff. Honestly, if the accessories that you could buy would be, like, had rarer qualities on them, I'd be more interested in them. Number 3! That Nopon that arrived at the prison recently, Wheelie Dealy was his name. He's adorable. Really? I mean, he's a Nopon. I don't remember, I've got awful memory. Shoutouts to Mystery Dungeon, I guess. Mystery Dungeon is excellent. Great game to shout out. It's been a dream of mine to live with the Nopon. Okay, I guess.
I see some relations have changed.
Oh god, there's more quests! No! Especially now, the monsters inhabiting this area are a useful tool in keeping us safe from outsiders. But if we continue to let their numbers grow unchecked, we'll be in the ones under threat. It's about time we did something about it. Prison problems. Number 8. I will continue to go on patrol for duty at the prison. Wait, there's a chest in here? There's a chest in here. Well, shit, I gotta go grab that. Wait, these weren't here before, were they? Did we add these by...
I hope we can make use of this.
This has got to be worth a bunch.
We should take good care of that.
I feel like those were added. Security's too tall to enter the door. That's hilarious. Yeah, I guess, refurbishing the colony rewards you with chests. How the fuck do I get to this one? Oh, I have to drop down from the vent area. Alright, but I can get that chest now. Oh, there's another one right
Wonder
here.
what's inside.
Holy crap, what the...
We should take good care of that.
Is it just a bunch of silver Nopon? Yeah, just like silver Nopon coins and gemstones. Which, I have too many pure gemstones already, but... it's good, I guess.
Make use of this.
Oh, I never... Right, chest sword is SP as well. Alright, I need to find the second half of the next rumor for this quest, this place's quest line. Which is this, I guess? Number 6, hey. The prison is currently facing a problem we can't afford to ignore. I'm sure that number 7 will approach you with the details soon. But either way, at some point, we might need to rely on you Ouroboros again. Talk about that next time, I think. We've got enough quests as is. One of Wheelie Dealey's tricks is to make you pay a stocking fee that adds up to more than the original cost of the item he procures. We shouldn't have relied on him. Worst comes to worst, the prison will be claimed as collateral rather than refurbished. Shady little football, is it too late to do anything about it now? It is, but since I was the mediator for the transaction, I will take responsibility and keep a close eye on what Wheelie Dealey does. That's okay, I paid for it already. Another, god damn it! No, that's the Nopon. Number 9, number 10. Alright. I guess I don't need Sagiri in the party anymore. What are we doing next? Next quest is the Hunt of Plenty. So it's Juniper time. Everyone's favorite. I mean, real talk, Juniper's character is great, but maybe not her class.
Wonder what's inside.
This has gotta be worth a bunch.
We should take good care of that.
A lot more pure gemstones, which is unfortunate because I already have max of those. I wonder when chests are gonna start having the good gemstones. Sagiri! Proposal, I will conclude the financial transaction that Wheelie Dealey requires. But Sagiri, you don't have any cash, right? Affirmative. However, there may be alternative means of raising funds. Don't worry about it, really. I'm sure we'll be able to cover the costs ourselves. I am sorry, and I will find some other guaranteed way to make recompense. Alright. Going to Colony. Yes, we are. Colony Tau.
I really hope you'll see some sense and realize how pointless the tradition is.
We'll never know unless we ask, yeah?
Hello, Lieutenant. Hey, looking for me? Are you going on this Hunt of Plenty thing? Oh, did someone spill the beans? Haha, you were with Juniper. But yeah, I am. It's a rite of passage. You know how stuff and dangerous the lower levels are? And yet you're still going down there? Oh, come on. Now you're giving me an earful, too. Glory was up here yapping on about the same thing. Thing is, it's a ritual. We don't get to pick and choose. We do. This tradition is passed down to us. Tradition is not a good argument for doing something. I mean, some traditions are based in good reasoning, but others are not. And I'm going to carry it out for all our dead friends. Please don't accept the peer pressure from the dead. But Rain... I need to do this, Duncan. I mean... I need to do this, Juniper. I know the console's out of the picture, but we're not exactly in the lap of luxury here. We could do with the supplies. Then just let us... Sorry, no can do. Besides, I'll be fine. Right, I'm off hunting. Gotta do a favor for Notka. She'll give me a real dressing down if I don't. And I don't know about you, but she scares me when she's angry. So, we're just gonna let him do this thing? I don't think so. We'll have to persuade him to drop the ritual. Firstly, where did he go? He didn't say. Let's ask Notka. We have to stop him from doing anything dangerous.
Rain's hard-headed, so he might not be able to accept the change so easily.
Once a certain notion takes root, excising it is no mean feat.
Notka, do you know where Rain's got off to? He'll be out hunting for the Ageshu meat I asked for, presumably. Where Ageshu's found. It's pretty close to the lower levels. That's not good. He went with a group, though, right? He's the one who's always banging on about how no one should go there alone. I'm afraid he went on his own. Oh, Rain. We better find him quick. Alrighty then. Lower levels? Sure are. That's Colony Lambda. That's not the lower levels. Oh god, they're far!
Rain, I really hope you're okay.
Nothing we can do but look for now.
Alright. Let's go. God, there was like a scary dragon here too, wasn't it? Yeah, no, I see it.
No problem now.
God, it's in the way. Why? Level 75, why? It's okay, I can maybe go around.
Hey!
If I can just jank my way up this geometry, I think we'll be safe. I did it. And I found an ether channel.
Keep your heads or lose them.
No.
There's a will, there's a way.
Noah?
I hope.
Noah?
I'm sorry. I can't go easy on you. I'll claim the ether here.
No, please. Interact with the thing, don't fight the monster. I can kind of see why older games didn't auto-target on stuff. Okay, I get it now. Oh wait, is this the quest? It's easier? Because of the... Cool! I'm so sorry for interrupting, but we're searching for a friend. Friend? You look for Flockmate Kra? Well, do you know where he is? I hear you looking for a friend, yes. Right, yeah, so can you tell us? Can tell, yes. He on last legs, so I thought maybe good to eat him. No, he's very dear to us. You too quick to assume. Turking Highness arranged to treat Flockmate's wounds. He currently resting. He very lucky. We almost forget you are contract partners. Even had marinade ready to go. You can pack that in. Only little joke. Your Flockmate is with Turking Highness. Showbeak's there.
I see some relations have changed.
So I assume if I didn't amicably solve the treaty, he'd be dead?
I hope we can make use of this.
Is this, like, a rare thing?
Champion belt. Damage to toppled things, okay. Map. Talus region, it's gonna be over here, yep. You're the dim-witted Turkin, of course.
Let's try and find out what Rain's been up to.
Oh my god, he's dead! Rain! Oh, visit from friends! Hello, friends! I'm protecting your Flockmate. Thank you. I can't express how grateful I am. It's not need. Sit down, have rest, Kra. His little stupid mouth opens so it's happy. Juniper, I've embarrassed myself a bit here, haven't I? Yes, you have, a bit. I wish you wouldn't be so reckless. I was never like this in the past. I'm losing my edge, I'm weak. That makes two of us, then. All these old traditions and customs. Honestly, we need to let them go. Now, Juniper, you... Of course, there are still precious things. There are still precious things. The memories of those we've lost, our culture. But we have to stop placing our ideals so high above us that we'll waste our life on them. Exactly. The colony's changing. We have resources, water, food, new allies. Exactly, and we, other colonies, can help you out too. Progress doesn't mean forgetting our history. I think everyone who came before us and everyone who ever lived in the colony tower would agree. Huh, you've changed. Is that such a bad thing? Not at all. Your predecessor talked about that kind of stuff a lot. Strength and kindness. He talked about how much he trusted you to lead the colony right. Looks like all that went in one ear out the other. Juniper's always working hard to help the colony. You're right. Okay, I give up. I'll help you help me for a change. Who knows, it might even work. So we get more sensible in the future? Yeah. Don't want to rouse the commander's wrath, do I? Thank you, Noah. We didn't do anything. You did. You came here with me. I think Colony Tower is going to start changing for the better. And that's because you've all done so much to help us. You're the one who's done the work. I hope you come back to the Colony Tower in the future. You've saved us, and I hope that we'll always keep this bond.
I see some relations have changed.
No! I need, like, slightly more on Colony Tower to have max rank. Perking! Yeah. When flockmate fall from nest, it only natural to lend wing. Take good care of flockmate. Preen feathers well.
I see some relations have changed.
Papa sit on marriage and finally start to warm to beloved. He still have feathers and ruffle, but sure this hatched into good news.
I see some relations have changed.
Day of mateship comes soon. So soon. Humans come too to pay proper respects? Not sure. We have a few things to take care of still. Oh, so sorry to hear this. Cruel world. Guest in Turgan wedding must bring fancy giftings. No come, no gift. Hey, you just wanted to scrounge a gift off us, didn't you?
I see some relations have changed.
I see some relations have changed. Alright, what do we got? Battlescar Hulk. Only returning to this place, that'll be interesting. I guess the levels of the mechs are just region dependent. How did I get up there again? Is it back here? I think it was. This should be interesting, because I remember these being scarily high level. I mean, not that high, but high-ish. Oh yeah, there's birds all over.
Hey, this one means business.
Oh. You're not a bird.
Over here, we're dealing with me.
Twin moons! Ha! Break! Destructive charge! Let's run! Impact! Feel it in my bones! Sidewinder! Autumn rain! Quick pieces up!
Now we're just
Ring a rosy! Alright, keep them coming! You're ready for this!
Liberation!
Yeah, it's your weak point!
Can't let you show me up, Noah.
Oh yeah!
Boom. Well, that was pretty rough for a while, but it's starting to go pretty okay.
Let's show them what we're made of! I'm a good boy has the most.
Just as planned, Vampire. Oreo! Noble Torch!
We'll finish it here!
I might have the answer. How about something like this? How about something like this?
Start with you. I guess we'll go with you.
I'll take point. I'll stop you for good.
Oh my god. Dead. I can use you to regenerate and heal. Oh, and I guess I could take you out of the party. Whoops.
Time for the big one. And one for good measure.
Check out what I've got in mind. Alright,
Alright. Now let's start with Noah.
I'll lead.
Limit.
This'll end it.
Yeah, that'd be at 101.
Let's bring it home.
Stuck right in.
You're finished. Check out what I've got in mind.
Leave it to Uni.
This boat will strike true.
I'll pave the way to victory.
Liberation! Arrow!
Okay.
How about this?
You can't stop this momentum. More arrows incoming.
How about something
I do that too. Like a lot.
I'll pave the way to victory.
Liberation! Arrow!
I'll follow your lead.
Maybe we can do. I can never remember which of these is stronger.
Oh, we're not done yet. I'm on your heels. Leave it to us. Everyone get ready. I'll pave the way to victory.
Liberation!
wanted to do the other one. Whoops.
I'm hot on your heel. Now for the finish your turn. Go now. Keep your breathing.
Strike true! Upon this sword, I fight with
Maybe I'm learning. I lift, therefore I win.
Okay, that's 4 left, which I think are all the birds.
I'll lure them in!
Eyes over here.
You're a lifesaver! Twin moon! Impact way! I'll keep up the attack!
Can't let you show me up, Noah.
Too easy.
Alright, one down.
Me, and that's what you get.
Ready for duty?
Bring back Ethel
Only
while I
you didn't charge
can.
off on your own.
I'll lure them in!
Noble, eyes over here.
Right.
Imperial sword.
Keep it up, Neo! Aerial slap!
You want some more? Falcon swoop. Harmony. Imperial sword.
Feeling good! Sidewinder! We can do this!
I'm fit to burst.
You see me in action, Mimi?
Man, that
Sure I
went
did,
much
Santa.
faster.
You look great.
I'll lure them in!
Noble, eyes over here.
You're a lifesaver!
This should give me some Ansel meat. It's good, 'cause I think I needed some Ansel meat for something, but I don't remember what it was exactly.
Just as planned, Dave. That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP.
Alright,
You were
last
all
one.
thinking it.
Over here!
Eyes over here.
Thanks!
Smooth as always, Noah.
Got a break off. I'm upset that Sidewinder is a back art and not a side art. It would be so perfect for it to be a side art because it's called Sidewinder.
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Alright, let's reactivate this big boy.
Hey, can I get a hand here?
On it.
And there.
Alright. Another quest bite in the dust.
Here's a good spot to catch our breath.
You.
Good to add more names.
Papana is big fan of ruined colonies. Nothing beat feeling of shopping with backdrop of wreckage and detritus of violence. Whatever floats your boat. I guess I could talk to the
I
trader
see
farm
some
as
relations
well.
have changed. There's so much choice.
Okay, stream element, please. We've already used that quote today. Is fabricator a thing? So might as well do this at least once per visit, so I get a whole bunch of stuff.
This is something decent, right?
Here's hoping for something
These
special.
are worth a bit, right?
We should take good care of that. Anything to help our cause.
Child's memory and moon necklace. Boost the effects of arts with each different art used within a set time. Weird. Resistance to shackle. Arts which are cancelled into each other, cannot be blocked or evaded. But it's equipped on Senna. Hold on, I need to go recheck her equipment. I guess I didn't equip everyone with stuff. I'll do that off screen though. Alright. Since I don't have a ton of time, let's take a look at our Ouroboros stuff. Because we've got some stuff to do. Enhance the break all art. But I would like to get arts canceling first.
Newfound power.
I'd like to get the art cooldown
Newfound
first.
power.
5%. You're all done with that, right? No, I've still got to get this for you.
I got a new trick up my sleeve. I got a new trick up my sleeve.
I need to look at all these again at some point. Uni is, however, done with all of these. Increase the damage for each buff active on all allies.
A new power, eh? A new power, eh?
2%. You're just missing a couple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I also have all of them on Tyon, but I don't have all of Tyon's stat boosts.
More to add to the playbook? More to add to the playbook?
All generate for all. I'm too short. Are you kidding me? All right, you have that now too. Lands is still missing this one, but I think I can get it now almost.
Check out this sick new skill! Check out this sick new skill! Check out this sick new skill!
Now, Senna. Senna is missing this one.
Whoa, new power! Whoa, new power!
Okay, I can almost get max time cooldown. Alright, as far as quests go, I think next up is... yeah, one of these quests. But...
It's good to keep a record.
characters? Oh. That is gonna have to wait till next time, which, about that. So, next time would normally be Saturday, and I think I am gonna still try to do that, but next Saturday is my birthday, and therefore I might be busy. So we will see. I would like to stream next Saturday anyway, but it might not be possible. Anyway. Have a good night, everyone, and we'll see you next time.